This is what America needed to hear, that there is somebody driving this country who doesn't hate everything about it, that the man at the helm has a plan, and we are back.
I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before.
Sometimes it's just really nice to be reassured that despite all the noise from the crazy left, that America is in fact on the right track. But the line of the night.
The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation, we must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
That is the best part for me. And not only did the markets like it today, 76% of the country actually agreed. CBS, of all places, polled this. It really goes to show, though, the divide in this country. Apparently, 76% love the country and 24% still hate it. And 100% of Democrats in attendance last night apparently hate this country. Nothing showed that better. When Trump announced the extradition of the Abbey-gate attack terrorists, the people who killed Americans, and Democrats stay seated. Hey, seriously? You can't even clap for apprehending a terrorist that killed Americans? Who are you people? That they also in attendance, this poor kid who had brain cancer, like 13 surgeries, gets made an honorary Secret Service agent during the speech. Democrats are dead silent. Young black kid. I mean, reverse those roles for just a half a second. Can you imagine the cries from Democrats? They are so blinded by the hate for Trump. No Democrats could be bothered to stand for the Lake and Riley Act, silent, like pouty-faced little sourpusses. Trump recognized the woman injured by a man playing in a sport, a women's sport, when he smashed her in the face with a volleyball, giving her a brain injury. Nope, can't applaud that, Democrats. The same people that knelt down and eulogized a criminal, George Floyd. But that party, they don't applaud a kid with cancer. They can't applaud bagging a terrorist. They can't applaud a woman injured by a man. Are you kidding me? Who do you want running your country in 2 years? Not those folks. These are like 80-20 issues. And Democrats hate Trump more than they're willing to listen to America and do their job. Even, I can't believe I'm saying this, even Simone Sanders on MSNBC, one of the most radical leftists, said, this ain't going to win them back the House for Democrats.
I don't know who thought up the bingo signs, but they should be fired.
Michael, this is an indictment, in my opinion, on the Democratic leadership. There is a palpable disgust, as Claire said, from not just the members, but their constituents. And it's like a pot, as someone described it to me, that's boiling, and it's about to bubble over. If you do not allow the members a space to release valve, it's going to bubble over. And this was the members didn't, the visuals are not taking back the House in 2026. Not these visuals.
Wow, she's saying it. I mean, this is why America is so divided. Most of these things should be universal, like a universal standing ovation, but no, not today's Democrats. In fact, Trump pointed this out.
There is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do.
Which is interesting because if my memory serves me correctly, lots of Democrats seem to clap for Bill Clinton, even Barack Obama, when they said the same thing.
And we should continue the work of fixing our broken immigration system to secure our borders and enforce our laws and ensure that everyone who plays by the rules can contribute to our economy and enrich our nations.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. To permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
Things that make you say, huh? They wish we forgot about that one. Don't worry, we got you. Kind of reinforces Elon's whole point that he didn't leave the Democrat Party, they left him. It's like they've become this bunch of petulant little children with no maturity level. I saw this woman holding up a sign that says, Musk steals. Musk steals? What do you call all this?
$22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is.
He went on for like another minute listing this stuff off. Things that Democrats had to sit through on national television and hear him list off that they are trying to defend. And you, Jayapal, supporting all that junk, you want to hold up a sign that says Musk steals. How about you name me one thing that Elon is stealing? Like, point to the line item. Seriously. He sends NASA's stuff up in the sky for 1/7 the cost it normally does. He's not stealing there. So what's he stealing? And what's worse, these people stand behind the speech and debate clause. When they make these allegations, they should be sued for slander on this. Stealing? You people, you Democrats want to talk about stealing? You shut down our jobs during COVID. You wouldn't let us work to provide for our families, but you guys keep getting a paycheck on the ever-increasing amount of money that you steal. You steal from my paycheck. You can get bent. And speaking of being sued, Nicole Wallace, she should be at the top of that lawsuit list, too.
About DJ, and I hope he's alive for another, 95 years, right? And I hope he lives and the life he wants to live. He wants to be a cop. He knows what he wants to do. And maybe when you have childhood cancer, that crystallizes for you. And I hope he has a long life as a law enforcement officer. But I hope he never has to defend the United States Capitol against Donald Trump supporters. And if he does, I hope he isn't one of the 6 who loses his life to suicide. And I hope he isn't one who has to testify against the people who carried out acts of seditious conspiracy and then live to see Donald Trump pardon those people.
Shut the... What a despicable human being. I mean, do you have any idea what America thinks about you? I got a couple choice words that I can't say here. I mean, it's such an arrogant, self-inflated word. Like, gosh, lady, he's a kid. But you got to keep up that January 6th narrative? That worked out real well for you in the last election, Nicole. They didn't even want to give it a chance. Look, 76% of America is partying right now, enjoying the fact that America is getting back on top, the prospects of limited government, maximum freedom, ending foreign wars, securing borders. In the past, these were generally nonpartisan things, and you have all the Democrats and all the media machine, over 90% of the airwaves right now, that are just desperately trying to portray the opposite. Could you imagine an America where we could just agree on these core principles and ideas and actually cheer on the success of each other rather than shrieking about everything that they don't like? That sure would be nice.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.